Hi, everybody. So we are live, kind of as a surprise. Weren't really expecting to be live, but I wanted to touch on the James Charles situation. And, it's very funny because I don't normally do broadcast reviews. Kathy, welcome on. Jeff Prindle, welcome on. Lisa, welcome on. Abigail, welcome on. I normally don't do broadcasts. Josh, welcome on. Rinnaru, welcome on. That touch on like other people or other subjects, because Mazzy Grace, welcome on. Because a lot of people do that for views. They'll be like, I want to talk about somebody else so that I can get views. Charity Andres, welcome on. Al Q, welcome on. T Palomo, Staying Clouds, one other person, welcome on. Abby says, guys, I'm about to go to bed because I'm sick again, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, I'm always so busy. Abby, sleep well. Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for letting me know you were here. Amber, welcome on. Franco, welcome on. Tierra Green, welcome on. That window again, yep. Zombie, welcome on. Tonight we are going to talk about the James Charles situation, and it is genuinely because it interests me. It's not to get views, none of that crap. It is genuinely because it's something that interests me, which is very rare, that popular culture interests me, but this one particularly did. Beautiful Moon, welcome on. Sadie, welcome on. Talking Toads, welcome on. Staying Cloudy, thanks for being here. Talking Toads, what's up? Beautiful Moon says hello. Raylene, welcome on. Okay. Who? James Charles. He is a YouTube influencer, a beauty influencer, like makeup and stuff. And he pretty much got crucified on the internet. He pretty much got crucified.
What did he do?
Well, we're going to talk about that. And I find it very interesting because, James Charles, interesting. Yeah, I heard a little bit. Yeah, I normally am not too into this stuff, but because he's a YouTuber, it caught my interest. Palmyra, welcome on. Isabella, welcome on. My beautiful couple again, welcome on. Boy, did he ever. Oh my, and it's not even done yet. They're still crucifying the dude. He's all over E! News. It's ridiculous. JM Graphics, welcome on. Never heard of him. He's definitely not somebody that's running in your space. Trust me. You probably wouldn't normally hear of him. It's a dude that does girl makeup and stuff. Socrates Aristotle, welcome on. It's me, welcome on. So, all right. So we're going to have this conversation real quick because then I'm going to go to bed. We're going to go to bed. Bale, welcome on. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to read this from top to bottom, and we're going to go through this one YouTuber at a time. This is an entire article from E! News. I think it was blown up bigger than needed. I think a lot of people bandwagoned it, but at the same time, they're piling on him, and he's messed up bad. He messed up bad, yeah. Vasquez, welcome on. He definitely earned the position that he's in, and it's just very interesting because it just shows how social justice is a very real thing. But I also wanted to use it as a comparison to our stuff, and I'll explain what I mean by that. TT, welcome on, or TTT, welcome on. So, all right, so this is James Charles. He's a YouTuber, and we're going to talk about him for a minute. So Ali Pete, welcome on. James Charles loses 1 million. He actually, at this point, has lost 1.7 million subscribers. 1.7 million subscribers across social media. Callaway Mills, welcome on. Now, how they're calculating that, I don't know. I heard Peeps are returning his palette. Yup. Okay, so James Charles loses 1 million subscribers amid Tati Westbrook feud. Now, Tati Westbrook was one of his mentors. It was he was one of her proteges. Robin Fraley, welcome on. So the saga continues. This is an article by Lena Grossman. Hollywood celebrities appear to be taking sides in the dramatic and stunning feud between YouTube stars. Paula Jean, welcome on. Bill Knox, welcome on. The stunning feud between YouTube stars James Charles and Tati Westbrook, which escalated to even greater heights on Saturday. On Friday, Tati officially severed ties with her once close YouTube beauty protege, James. Tati published a 43-minute-long video titled Bye Sister and sounded off on the 19-year-old and his actions. Tati's video had already received over 16 million views. She did make them, yeah. Andy, welcome on. James published an apology video of his own later that day. His was 8 minutes, not 43, and spoke about how Tati had been like a mother to the YouTube star ever since he got started on the scene. His video, which has over 13 million views, wasn't enough to sway some A-list influencers because in one day, James lost over 1 million subscribers and followers on various social media platforms. Jacqueline, welcome on. According to Newsweek, the list includes Miley Cyrus, Kylie Jenner, Katy Perry, Demi Lovato, Tana Mungu, and Shawn Mendes. I find it very interesting. We'll touch on different points at the end of this, but Sandy Oates, welcome on. Mon, welcome on. We'll touch on different points of this and how interesting this is that, you know, they're doing this after we're finished reading it. But let me get through this here. Their feud goes back to when James ended up doing an ad for a supplement company, Sugar Bear Hair Care, which is a rival to Tati's Halo Beauty. Now, you guys knowing me, this is absolutely out of my depth. Nothing that interests me whatsoever. But it's the scenario and the psychology of the scenario that absolutely astounded me and made me very interested in this. So we're going to talk about it. Newsweek reports that Tati asked if James would promote her Halo Beauty products on his channel, but he refused. James' subsequent Sugar Bear ad left Tati feeling betrayed and lost. During her 43-minute-long upload, Tati spoke about how she thought James was ungrateful and criticized his behavior. Ellie Baker, Laker, welcome on. Lady Irish, welcome on. She then asserted towards the end of her video, "You sold me out, but you threw away our friendship. You lied to me, made up a story. You knew this would be embarrassing for me. No, our relationship is not transactional. I never asked you for anything in return." James apologized to Tati again and again in his video. "I'm sorry for everything that is going on, everything that I put you through over the past few weeks," he said at the top of his upload. He called his former mentor an amazing person and that she truly does want the best for everybody around her. Brett, welcome on. He concluded, "I'm so disappointed in myself that I hurt her." James' former friend Jeffree Star later weighed on... Jeffree Star is another very colorful character on YouTube. Weighed on Twitter, writing, "There is a reason that my partner Nathan Schwann banned James Charles from ever coming over our house again. There's a reason why I haven't seen him since Tati's birthday in February. He's a danger to society. Everything Tati said is 100% true." Steam user, welcome on. Tati and James' feud is hardly the only one in the land of YouTube stars. Check out this list below to see other scandals that went down in the YouTube sphere. All right, James Charles and Tati Westbrook, a cosmetic guru with more than 6 million subscribers, sent the YouTube community into a frenzy when she publicly addressed her dramatic falling out with Charles in a nearly 45-minute video posted on May 10th. In it, Westbrook, who Charles has heralded as his mentor and mom, shared her side of an apparent betrayal, which involved Charles promoting Sugar Bear Hair Care vitamins on his Instagram, a direct competitor to Westbrook's own supplement company. "How entitled do you have to be to think that you have it rough?" Westbrook vented in the video. "You are a 19-year-old millionaire. You do not get to wake up and stress out about how unfair your job is. That is so ridiculous to me. Get off your high horse and have some respect. You don't have any for the people who are in the industry, and that's the sad fact." So that's the end of the thing about him. So a couple points that I find very interesting. Number one, they immediately start, like, within the first few paragraphs of that article, they mention different celebrities that have unfollowed this guy. Like, they definitely skewed this in the direction of taking him down. And, like, they mentioned major celebrities that unfollowed him, like, as a popularity bias type thing, you know, to get other people to unfollow him. Like, it became popular to be against this kid. Is it right that they were against him? Yes. But I just want to touch on the amazing power of the popularity bias within the human mind. Just using the popular names alone and, like, you know, using that as a pedestal for attention to say, look at all these famous people who no longer like this guy. Well, guess what? All the people who follow those famous people are no longer going to want anything to do with him. So what do? Unfollow. So what is he at? Negative 1.7 million followers, right? And it's just amazing how they pretty much, you know, threw that all on just one big heap to try and put him down. Which was pretty successful. He lost over 1 million followers in 24 hours. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. But he definitely earned it. I was reading a lot more about him, and apparently he's done a lot of stuff. Jill, welcome on. just very disrespectful to the industry and not respecting his relationships or being grateful for the people that, helped him get to where he is and different stuff like that. But I can't speak a whole lot on it. I can just, like I said, only from what I read here. But, it's just blows my mind. It blows my mind how they're just putting him right on the, they're putting him right on the blasting cap there. But the way that I wanted to compare that to our platform and how some haters have tried to go after us is a really big fact that if you notice, a lot of people will try to accuse us of different things or accuse me of different things, and it's never founded. Number one, I don't disrespect my elders. I don't put people on blast who've helped me get where I am. Are there people in my life who've helped me get places that have turned on me? Absolutely. Am I going to give those people respect? Absolutely not. I'm not even sure what happened. I've heard about the name. He's a YouTuber that does beauty, and he pretty much just has been acting very disrespectful to the industry and not giving credit where credit is due and turning his back on people who've helped him get where he's at, stuff like that. Very cutthroat tactics that, believe it or not, people think that you got to be cutthroat to be successful, but it's the exact opposite. It really is about the relationships that you build, not the relationships that you break. It is very important, like I'll use Gary Vee as an example. Gary Vaynerchuk, one of the things he says is firing is more important than hiring. It is very important that you don't keep things or people in your life that are detrimental to your goals or to your life, but it is seriously important to maintain the relationships and respect the relationships with people who, obviously are doing good things for you and vice versa that you have a relationship with. But anyway, so, it's just him being put down so publicly by so many people, just getting put on the chopping block. It's just, notice that the people that are putting him on the chopping block are people with credibility. They're people who do have a name for themselves, people who are respected in their space. And if you look at the people who try to put us down, they're people who are not respected in their space. They're people who are not respected, period. They're people who get views for negativity. They're people who get views for talking bad and making stories up about other people. So the reason a lot of people are like, man, how is Jim continuing to grow his following? How the heck does he keep winning when all these people are against him? Guys, you have to respect your audience. He put himself on the chopping block. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. He put himself in the position to be on the chopping block. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people who commit some pretty bad acts that never get crucified by the public. You know what I mean? They can do a lot of heinous things, but they still don't get crucified by the public. It's really about popular opinion. And this James dude got put in the light and he got put on the chopping block. Miles, welcome on. So realistically, he did not put himself on the chopping block. He committed a lot of heinous things. He did the wrong stuff. But at the end of the day, the public chose as a democracy to put him on the chopping block. And that's what I find so amazing is that there's a lot, like if you look into the past of Dwayne Johnson, like I respect Dwayne Johnson. I looked to him as a virtual mentor, as somebody that I try to follow along with for certain things in his life. He's a beauty YouTuber. Yeah. He's a beauty YouTuber. Queenie, welcome on. But there's a lot of stuff that The Rock has actually done that the public has never heard about. And if, society so chose, they could easily bring that out to the public and just put him on the chopping block and ruin everything. But they don't. Why don't they? Why don't they? That's the real question. So, I don't have that answer. We talking about The Rock? Not right now. I was just touching on it for a little bit. But yeah, my point in the whole matter is it's a cog in the machine. It's a big machine. And why did James get put on the chopping block? He's not the only one who's done cutthroat things. He's not the only one who's done a lot of wrong to get what he deserves. But yet there's a lot of people out there who've done a lot of bad things that are not getting what they deserve. It's very interesting to me. But anyway, I was just, like I said, when it comes to our platform, I was just comparing it, is the haters that we have are not legitimate. The people that speak out against us are people without a voice. They're people that are negative and aren't respected in their space. So as long as you guys don't see people that are respected in our space standing against us, people who don't cause controversy normally, then you're not going to, we're still a legitimate platform to follow. That's why we continue to grow, is because we don't actually have anybody against us because we're not doing anything wrong. We just have a lot of people that are jealous of the platform that we're building who wish they could get the attention that we're getting. And this James Charles situation is a perfect example. This was a personal major betrayal. Yeah, it was. And a lot of people commit personal large betrayals, but the public still never hears about it. But yeah, so as far as that goes, that's just the story. It's very interesting to me. That's the James Charles story. But Shane Dawson, I don't even want to talk about Shane Dawson because it's a little too much. Meg, welcome on. A little too much. Shane Dawson ordeal has to do with animal cruelty and stuff like that he was accused of and whatever. Penny, welcome on. But it's really weird. So I don't really want to touch on him. It's kind of creepy. It's just like there's a level of appropriateness to talk about on a broadcast, and his situation is gross. Tattie's a friend of mine. She was devastated. All right, Lady Irish. Okay, where is the next one? The next one was Olivia Jade, and it talks about entrance fraud or something when they were getting into college, that their parents paid for them to get into college or something like that. Austin Jones. Austin Jones is a very interesting one. If you haven't heard about this, in June 2017, Austin Jones, who amassed over 50,000 subscribers thanks to the acapella pop music covers he uploaded onto the video sharing website, was arrested and charged with 2 counts of production of child pornography. According to court documents obtained by E! News, the then 24-year-old YouTuber had allegedly been in communication with 2 underage female victims in August 2016 and May 2017 over Facebook, with the complaint describing Jones requesting that one girl prove she was his biggest fan by sending him sexually explicit videos. The arrest followed a 2015 incident where he apologized for lying about his age to solicit twerking videos from underage fans. On February 1st, 2019, Jones pleaded guilty and faces a mandatory minimum sentence of 5 years in federal prison with a maximum of 20 years. In May, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Now, the reason that I want to touch on that is one of the biggest things that the haters try to go at is, if you haven't heard of it, there is a hater who produced a false image of me. He produced a false sexual image of me and put it across the internet, claiming that I was sending it to underage kids, guys and girls. He's claiming that I was sending it to underage girls and underage boys. Now, I just want to touch on this and say, not only do we have a massive amount of social energy going on, a whole lot of views, a whole lot of people watching our broadcasts, but the police, we have people from law enforcement that view our broadcasts, and I know I'm in contact with one daily from New York who legitimately, he watches our broadcasts every day, and if anything were true, I would not be here. Do we get that? That if I legitimately committed that crime, there is no way that I would be on broadcast. I would be in jail right now. I would legitimately be in federal prison. Federal prison. Now, here's the thing. This guy, what I like about this is that this Austin Jones, he wasn't just put on a chopping block, but they made an example of him, which is good. Because realistically, a lot of people who do commit to child pornography or, stuff like that, trying to solicit stuff like that, they oftentimes don't end up getting in a lot of trouble. Maybe they'll get on probation or they'll get a year in jail, but they never really get in a lot of trouble. But what I like what they did with Austin Jones was they put him in federal prison with a minimum of 5 years, which, realistically they did that to make an example out of him. And that's very good, because one of the biggest problems that YouTubers are facing is that, or not that YouTubers are facing, or that viewers are facing, is that these YouTubers get online, they think they're hot stuff, and then they're inappropriately messaging their viewers, not even knowing their age, and then bad things come of it, and then nobody ever gets in trouble. Well, this way, now there's an example, there's a beacon of light, maybe where, social media influencers can be a bit more responsible. It's just, the one thing I like about the internet is nothing can hide in the dark. Everything is public. No matter what you do, everything is public. Everything is saved. Even when you delete Instagram messages, you delete Facebook messages, it's all saved. But the truth is always revealed. And here's what I mean by that. There was a girl who claimed that there was stuff going on with me and blah, 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 from my area. But it was proven false because she's like, look at my messages, look at my messages. Well, guess what? Let me tell you something. The police looked at her messages, and guess what? They were able to read all of her messages. And when you read all of her messages, it proves that I wasn't in the wrong. So I was cleared. And it's just, I guess what I'm saying is, don't accuse people of stuff like that when it's unfounded, because not only does it make you look like a fool to your family, but it makes you a fool publicly, because people don't want to hear about that. People don't want to know, they're going to keep 10 feet away from you. If they know that you're such a liar, that you're going to try and ruin somebody's life over false accusations, people don't want to spend time around somebody like that. So if you're gonna waste your time on lying, I don't know. I don't even know nothing's inappropriate. Don't lie. Just don't lie. How about that? Just don't lie.
If you want to make up fantastical stories, go join an acting group or something.
There you go. Do y'all cook? We don't cook. We cook. We could cook. We could start doing cooking scopes. Broadcasts. We could do cooking broadcasts. Jenny Jules, welcome on. I made pasta tonight with vegan sauce. Sweet. Good stuff.
Vegan sausage, not sauce.
Oh, I thought it said vegan sauce. I don't know what vegan sauce is. I was like, oh, okay. Vegan sausage, yum. Another controversial one, Logan Paul. We don't even have to talk about Logan Paul. I think it's pretty much, I don't think I would ever make a video in the suicide forest, so that, that one's off the table. We're good on that. It's awesome. It's made from wheat gluten. Yum. So that one's off the table. We don't have to worry about me making a suicide forest video, so we're good. Or doing illegal things. He does a lot of illegal things. You don't have to worry about that. Marina Joyce, this girl, there was controversy surrounding whether or not she had been kidnapped because of different ways that she was behaving online. What did she accuse you of? Sending photos? No, asking for them. She accused me of asking for them. And when this is something I actually didn't talk about on live stream at all, but I did have to talk to the cops about it. And it came to be that, I didn't get in trouble because the way the situation went, she claimed that I was asking her for sexual images, which wasn't the fact. So, I like that pillow in your background, the one with the colorful circles.
Thank you.
So that wasn't the fact. I asked her for photos, but I didn't ask her for photos of sexual images. So, and that's what she claimed. And then the police read the text messages for 3 months of texts, and he's like, he didn't ask you for photos like that once. And the way that it ended, she was trying to set you up. Yeah. She wasn't trying to set me up. This is while I was offline. This was actually while I was off social media. She wasn't trying to set me up. She was trying to flirt with me. And you're welcome. I enjoy architecture and interior design a lot. Cool. Are you two okay? Yeah, we're good. We're good. This was a long time ago. This was while I was offline, actually. So, ironically, this all went down before social media. Before this, while I was offline for a little bit. And pretty much, she wasn't trying to set me up, but what she did was, she continued to come on to me, and I didn't know that she was 17, and I found out that she was 17, and then she sent me an image, an unsolicited image, and I immediately blocked her. At this point, I still did not know that she was 17, because she told me that she was older, which is also proof in the messages. She told me she was older. And so I immediately blocked her when she sent me a sexual image that was unsolicited. And then I had to go talk to the police. And I was like, I had no idea she was younger. I never asked her for that. I was nervous as all heck. It freaked me out. I thought I was going to get in trouble. I'm like, because guys get framed all the time for that. I'm like, I didn't do it. Like, read our messages. And I had all of our messages saved. Because the one app that I do not delete messages on, because it takes forever to delete them, is on Facebook Messenger, which is where we were talking. So I didn't delete the messages, luckily. And so, and she's like, oh, I don't have the messages anymore. And like, you can, I don't know if you call it subpoena or whatever, like you could try to get messages back from social platforms, but it's really, really hard to get in contact with them and get it, even for law enforcement. But luckily, I had the messages right there. He looked through the messages. We were sitting there 3 hours, 4 hours, him just sitting and going through text messages, and that's how it went. Kayla, welcome on. So, I was clear to that. Now, this is the very first time I'm actually even bringing it up. Was she originally from social media or someone in person? Nope, she was somebody I met in person. So, ironically, all these accusations that I got on social media, all these people trying to say that I'm talking to underage girls and all this crap, and it was actually a girl from real life that tried to frame me. So, it's my luck. But it worked out just fine. But yeah, so there's this Marina Joyce girl. She was a YouTuber. And people thought that she was like kidnapped. They created a hashtag Save Marina Joyce. You ever see a hashtag Save Kate? Right? Hashtag Save Kate. So that's another one, is she was found that, like nothing was wrong, but people kept saying stuff was wrong. Or no. She like was kidnapped or something like that. But with Kate obviously was never kidnapped or brainwashed or anything like that. No. Kitten, welcome on. So it was unfounded. So, that one was put to rest pretty quickly. Ibizak asked, do you prefer daytime or evening, nighttime? I prefer nighttime. I like to go broadcast at night because more people are around.
Yeah, I like broadcasting at nighttime.
Now this one's actually kind of freaky. I don't even know. I'm just gonna read this to read this. This has no relevance whatsoever, but we're gonna read it anyway. Mona Lisa Perez. In June 2017, then 19-year-old Mona Lisa Perez claimed she accidentally killed her boyfriend and father of her 2 children, 22-year-old Pedro Ruiz III, when she shot him in the chest. The couple had begun posting videos in May and wanted to increase their viewership, so they thought up a stunt involving Perez shooting Ruiz while he held a thick encyclopedia. They believed the book would stop the bullet. It did not. Right before the tragic accident, Perez, who was pregnant with her second child, tweeted, "Me and Pedro are probably going to shoot one of the most dangerous videos ever. His idea, not mine." After pleading guilty to second-degree manslaughter in December, she was sentenced to 6 months in jail in 2018, March. As part of her plea agreement, she was allowed to serve her jail time in 10-day increments. She has since returned to YouTube, where she has over 35,000 subscribers. Don't know how Insta Live really works, but I'm here listening. It's fine, Jenny. We appreciate you being here. Hammerhead, welcome on. So that's craziness. That's absolute craziness. And the reason I'm going to touch on that, I mean, obviously nothing crazy like that, but there's a lot of talk within the hater space where they always accuse us of setting up situations. Robert Brown, welcome on. Talk to them for a minute.
About what?
About anything.
Okay. Hi, everybody. This is our broadcast. And oops. No, that's window.
Never mind. I was going to go find that guy, but he made it easy for me.
Okay.
Okay.
This is our broadcast.
Okay, you're adorable.
I don't know what to say.
This is our broadcast, our only broadcast. It makes you happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, fam, how much we love you. We're brother and sister.
No, we're not.
We're married. She's my fiance. Mommy gets paid. Welcome on. Okay, so like people accuse me of setting up scenarios. Like when I left Kate and Kate left me. When we separated, people were like, "It's a setup. It's all for views. It's all for views." No, or the day when I was experiencing mania, people were like, "Oh my gosh, they're doing it for views." No, I was in mania. No. It was a bad day. It was a bad day. But we don't set up scenarios. We share with you our real life, and that's how it is. We do not do anything simply for views. Even talking about this stuff right now. This kind of stuff gets views. But guess what? We're not talking about it for views. We're doing it on Instagram, a barely shareable platform, because I want to talk about it, because it interests me. Simply put. Michael and Heather Martin, we're not going to talk about them. They pretty much exploited their children for so... Oh, no, that's another good one. Because people are like, we're exploiting Olivia on social media, my sister's kid. Guys, we bring her on live stream for like 5 minutes when she wants to come on camera. All right, good night, Staying Cloud. Thanks for coming on.
Like, whenever she wants to, like, be...
She wanders into it. She wanders into it. We're not like, sit here and be on live stream so we can get views.
And then, like, whenever she wants to...
You're exploiting children.
And it's like, whenever she wants to get up and go get a juice...
Then she goes and does her thing.
And go gets a juice box or plays on the floor with her dolls or whatever she wants to do.
That's it. It's that simple. It's that simple. But yeah, it's Michael and Heather Martin. They pretty much would play pranks on their children and, like, abuse their children. That is exploiting your children. We're not exploiting Olivia.
No.
Sam Pepper, we're going to skip that one. He literally kidnapped his friend for views. So that's the thing. This was gambling, which is not one we've been accused of. Kane Lawley, who launched his first YouTube channel in 2010, was well on his way to a more traditional acting career in 2017 when he landed a role in the film adaptation of the socially conscious YA novel The Hate You Give. But he had the film role swiftly taken away on February 5th, 2018, when a video of him using racist language surfaced on YouTube. Guys, I just want to touch on this. If I ever got a real role or whatever, this video of me using racial slurs has already surfaced. Number one. And number two, it wasn't a racial slur. It was me using the N-word with the A at the end of it with other friends who are African American and Latino who were perfectly comfortable with me using that word, and they used that word with me as well, even though I'm a white boy. Because that's how it's done in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, whether you like it or not. All right? End of story. Not a racial slur. Also, I still exist on social media. I'm not getting booted for saying it because social media is not stupid. Haters may be stupid and try and claim that it was a racial slur, but nobody can say it's a racial slur because it's not. So real people in the real world do not take that as a racial slur. They're like, okay, you said that with your friends. Don't say it to us. I'm like, okay. And it's that simple. Yeah, this one's rough. This dude cheated on his wife or something like that. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. If you guys want to talk about a vlogger who is still existing on social media after heinous things, PewDiePie, Felix Kjellberg, however you say it, or as he's known to his over 90 million YouTube subscribers, PewDiePie is a Swedish YouTuber known for his video game commentary and quote-unquote comedy. He remains one of, if not the most subscribed users on the website, and in early 2017, he posted a video featuring two men whom he hired, holding up a sign that read, "Death to all Jews." While many see the video as anti-Semitic, he defended it, saying he had posted it to show how crazy the modern world is, whatever that means. And he published the video. YouTube canceled the second season of his... After he published the video, YouTube canceled the second season of his YouTube Red show, Scare PewDiePie, and removed his channel from Google Preferred. In late 2018, he was under fire once more after promoting and linking to the channel of another user whose videos often include homophobic and anti-Semitic language. Yeah, so... Patrick, welcome on, dude. So, PewDiePie, highly respected, makes a lot of money, uses racial slurs pretty often, but somehow gets a pass, right? Anybody? He gets a pass? Anybody? Yeah. So, we're going to leave it at that. Jake Paul. Jake Paul made his location public, and then his neighbors were complaining that it was his fault that the streets were flooded with people. I'm pretty sure it's the police's job to keep the people off the streets. It's not their job. My cousin grew up in Indonesia. When he came back as a teen, people of color loved him and even had a special nickname for him. Color doesn't need to divide. It's all a matter of the heart. I agree with that, kid, 100%. And Jake Paul apparently used the N-word with the R at the end of it twice. But he is still highly respected and loved by over 18 million subscribers. So that's all. That's my take. We started with James Charles, ended with Jake Paul. You know, most positive community throughout social media, but every now and again we like to touch on reality. Randy, welcome on. So that's the fact. I found that very, very interesting, his situation to be very interesting. And we thank you for stopping in and joining us on this beautiful night. And we will see everybody tomorrow. We are back on track, guys. We are back on track. Is Matt Latino or black? He is African American. He's 100% African American. And he was raised in a white family. Jake, welcome on. He was adopted. This is Chatty Cat. I know. Butters and Black Soap, welcome on. So yeah, guys, until people with legitimate credibility... Now, here's the thing. Even some people with credibility talk negatively about people for a living. Obviously, if they start talking about us, you don't listen to them either. But I'll use TMZ. TMZ is an example. Their entire platform is predicated on trashing on people. Nate Perry Productions, welcome on. So, what's my point? Until you see positive, respected influencers, legitimate influencers, trashing our name, you got nothing to worry about. Our name is not affected in any negative way. You could Google my name and find trash, that's great. But at the end of the day, it's all posted by people with no credibility. No credibility. And that is how I overcame the hurdle and began making partnerships, began getting mentors, and soon will begin getting sponsors on social media. So, for example, if you go and Google my name, you will find our content first, because Google will naturally promote the search results that are geared towards the reality. They genuinely do, it's called scrub. They actually look through all the content that's up, and they decide what's legitimate, what's not. So if you notice, 99% of the negative content is pushed down into lower parts of the results when you search my name or when you search feet piece or whatever. And that's because our content is legitimate and theirs is not. It's not credible. So you guys are nothing to worry about. We're grateful that you're part of our community as we continue to push forward. Even if you watch this replay all the way through, we're just grateful you're here. Sponsors is where social media influencers make money. Exactly, Patrick. Exactly. And we are on our way to that very soon. Once we need about 10,000 more subscribers, followers on Instagram. As soon as we get to about 50,000 followers on Instagram, we will really be in a key spot to begin partnering up with local sponsors. So, the students have dubbed me the Mother Teresa of our town. I am honored. Good stuff. Good for you, Cap. All right. Good night, everybody, and thanks for coming in. Oh, we just passed 40,000 followers, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
You got to start getting good at this intro, so you go ahead.
I'm Kate. This is Jim. Welcome to the most positive community throughout social media. If you've never been here before, we are vloggers from Pennsylvania.
You're adorable. Feel free to subscribe and join the family. We appreciate you being here. We're just going to wait for everybody to pile in, and then we're going to do our trivia. I think this is the first time we've actually made it on live for 10 o'clock, as we claimed we were going to. So we're actually here, and we're live at 10 o'clock on YouTube, as promised. So let's see if anybody shows up. Hi. Hi, Josh. Just wait for everybody to roll on in. 4. We're at 4.
Oh no.
4 of like 100. Just let it be. They will come. If you are patient, they will come. As they say, if you make it, they will come. It's a thing. It's a real thing. See, stupid people leave the broadcast. because like YouTube notifications get sent out a little late. So dumb people are like, oh, nobody's here, I'm going to leave. And then people come in and then guess what? They miss the party. Yes, did not get notifications. Don't know why. Sorry. I'll put it up on YouTube or on Instagram story. So you didn't get a notification to come on here?
Hi, Jeff. Josh says, nope, he did not get a notification.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. So, Amanda says she just got the notification.
Thank you, Amanda Campbell. Okay. All right. Here's the notifications are going. Notifications are going.
Yay!
Stay here. We got to wait for notifications to go out, everybody.
Katie,
all right, so calm down.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. How are you? So calm down. Don't worry. People are coming. They're just a little late because the notifications didn't go out. Stephen Arfa, welcome on. John Listerman, welcome on.
Hi, everybody.
Tonight is trivia night on YouTube. Yamandana, welcome on. Notification tonight. Yeah, Lindsay, I don't know what the deal is. You're on point. Yes, you are, Josh. Happy to see you guys. How was dinner? Dinner was nice. We all just chilled. Had a little fettuccine Alfredo. I got one. Oh, good. Good. Okay. Because a lot of people are saying they're not getting them lately, and I don't know why. So, really aggravating. Yummy, my fave. Is it really? Guys, everybody tell me your favorite food. Go.
Food.
Sorry, I would have been here sooner, but just got the notification now.
Okay.
Well, we're going to be live 10 p.m. We were supposed to be live 10 p.m. every night. So check at this time, whatever time it is for you. Check at this time every night. Salad. Did you miss your Facebook tonight? Nope, we were on, Steven. Guys, you got to go and like the Facebook page. You have to like the Facebook page. We're live on the page. We're not on my profile. I've been sharing it to my profile. Tonight, I didn't share it because I wanted to see how many people would see it. Y'all need to go like the Facebook page. We had 18 people see it because they didn't like the Facebook page. They're only friends with me on Facebook. Got to go like the Facebook page or you missed the live stream. End of story. Fajitas. Amber says fajitas. Josh says veal. Jeff says pizza. Amanda says salad. Yeah, Amber says fajitas. Chicken says Yamandana. YouTube didn't change the batteries. I guess not, Lena. Barbecue ribs says John. Oh, barbecue ribs are good. Janet Butt says sushi. Spaghetti and garlic bread says hometown cooter. What's a cooter? What is a cooter? I'm curious. What's a cooter?
Maybe.
Hello. Faith Franco, how are you? I'm Jim.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And this is the most positive community throughout social media. Tall Turtle, how are you? Welcome on.
Stir fry.
That is a nickname for a woman's private part. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I walk into what is a cooter. Well, I guess you guys got me this time. I didn't know what it was. Hello, hi, how are you? Hello, Chris Had, how are you? Welcome on, Chris Had. Welcome back. Danny Hubbard, welcome on. How are you? Welcome back. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm pretty good. Faith Franco, are you new? Faith Franco is new, right?
I haven't seen that name before, I don't think.
Okay. You're so cute. Robin Fraley, welcome on.
Hi, Robin.
Robin Fraley is new to the party. No, I'm just kidding. Robin Fraley's been around for longer than most people, actually. She used to sit in the outskirts and not say anything. Yes, I'm new, but I follow on Instagram. All right, guys and girls, if I'm not following you back on Instagram, send me a message. That's a problem. I will follow you back. And for the people that I am following back on Instagram who voted on the poll and said that I'm not following them back, screw you. Go check your follow list. I am following you. Half of the people that said I don't follow them on Instagram, I am following them. So screw you. But anyway, Savannah, welcome on. Have caught the replays. Oh my God, put a baby in Kate. What? Have caught the replays. OMG, put a baby in Kate. They want us to have a baby.
Oh.
You mad at me? No, I'm not mad at you, Chris. Why do people keep asking me that? I ain't mad at nobody. I'm a quiet watcher. That's okay. You're not following me, says Hometown. All right, well, message me on Instagram and I'll follow you. Guys, you got to let me know. People are so pretentious. They're like, you're being pretentious because you have a lot of followers and you think that I have to message. Yes, you do have to message me because I get like 400 follows and 400 unfollows every day. And ask Caitlin. My numbers are literally like It's up and down all the time. And it's always like 100 likes, 100 followers, 100 likes, 100 follows. Like my notifications are off the chain. So I don't know if it's you. I don't know. So you gotta message me, but I will follow you back. Just get over yourself and send me a message. Tall Turtle says the replay of you guys with Olivia are so cute. You guys need to make a baby ASAP. Love it. Sorry, LOL. You're fine, Chris. Hi, Ellie Baker. Welcome on. I can't even find you on Instagram. I don't know. Jim_Soroka. Did you have a trivia already? Not yet. Not yet. You follow me. Yes, I do, Jeff. I'm keeping my 4-year-old autistic grandson, and he wants to go to sleep. All right. Well, you go to bed. We'll be here. You're keeping him? You're not getting rid of him? That's good. You keep him. Keep him. Yeah, we keep Olivia, too. We don't get rid of her. I mean, sometimes we get rid of her, but, you know.
That's only when she goes to school.
That's when she goes to... Well, she goes to daycare.
Yeah.
She doesn't go to school yet.
Well, she calls it school.
Does she call it school? It is like school for her. She learns a lot there. They're very educational at the daycare she goes to, which is good. They don't just babysit. Okay, so we got 50 people in here. It's a quiet night. Are we ready for trivia? I will love him. He can't talk. Oh. BBB boop 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 bop. Mr. Krabs, hello. Long time no see, Mr. Krabs.
Hi, Mr. Krabs.
All right, are we ready for trivia?
Are we ready?
Yes, trivia. Well, who says Faith?
Okay.
Let's go. I suck at trivia, says Chrissy. Yeah, says Amber. Christmas says, let's do it. Yes, only if you give me money, says Mr. Krabs. Is the window still open? Because it's hot in here. Let's get it. Josh says, bring it. Ellie Baker says, oh! I had a rough day in sales today. Sorry to hear it, Mr. Krabs. All right, trivia time.
Trivia.
Yes, ready. I was a very stressful day, and I just want to relax now. Me too. Trivia, yes, says Jeff Britnell. Well, you came to the right place to relax.
Okay, so today is Apple Pie Day.
Where are you guys at? We're at my sister Kim's house. I think a lot of people have been offline because of our change in times and everything. So people are still catching up.
Yeah.
But we live at my sister's now. Okay, go.
Okay, so which classic American sport was the start to the 70s jingle?
Louder.
Okay, I need to be louder.
Probably, yeah.
Which classic American sport was the start to the 70s jingle blank, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet? A, football, B, baseball, or C, basketball?
Jeff Prindle goes baseball. Mike R says baseball. Chrissy C says baseball. Hello, beautiful couple. Raylene, welcome on. Tall Turtle says baseball. Christmas Cat says B. Lena says B. Amber says baseball. Way No More. Darla says baseball. Mr. Krabs says baseball. Faith says baseball. What's the answer?
Baseball.
Everybody got it right. Y'all mark down 1 point. Everybody got 1 point. Mark it down. Katie says baseball. Boneless Boris says Z. Love you too, Boris.
Okay, the next one is true or false.
Boris, isn't it like 4 a.m. for you in Russia? I'm pretty sure it's like 4 a.m. But anyway, go ahead.
True or false? In the United States, canned fruit cocktails are required by the USDA to have a certain percentage of several fruits.
5'10", you're crazy.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead.
True or false? In the United States, canned fruit cocktails
Hi, Chatty Cat.
are required by the USDA to have a certain percentage of several fruits. True or false?
Chrissy C says true. John says true. Cooter says true. Tall Turtle says true. Darla says true. I am, bruh. Smiley face says Boris. Love it. Amber says true. Christmas Cat says false. True, my homie, says Krabs. Chatty Cat says true. William Gardner says true. They rip us off on the cherries, though, says Chrissy C. All right, Kate, and what's our answer?
The answer is true.
Yay. So if you got true, mark down another point. Apple's nasty, says Josh.
Okay. So, the next question, because it is also crouton day, how are traditional croutons not made? Keyword not. How are traditional croutons not made? A, toasted, B, tossed in a hot pan, or C, fried? How are traditional croutons not made? A, toasted, B, tossed in a hot pan, or C, fried?
Trooper says C. Ellie Baker says C. Chrissy says C. Amber says fried. Chatty Cat says fried. Jeff says fried. C. Fried says Raylene. Fried says Tall Turtle. Fried says Katie. C says boneless. Fried says William. Faith says, eh. All right, Kate, what's our answer?
Fried.
Fried. Good job. All right, everybody, mark down a point. Everybody's on point tonight. What did you like pre-release these or something?
No. I think I tried to make them less like hard because
these are hard for me. I don't know.
Because like a couple of nights ago.
This is fun, says Katie.
The last time I did trivia, like nobody really got any of the answers. So I was like, well, maybe if I make them like not as obscure.
I would still get a 0. Hi, Jimmy. Shout out to Summer and Molly. Hi, Vienna City. Welcome on.
Okay, next question. Apple pie is most often served with what flavor of ice cream? A, cinnamon, B, vanilla, or C, chocolate? Apple pie is most often served with what flavor of ice cream? A, cinnamon, B, vanilla, or C, chocolate?
Chrissy says C, vanilla, or Chrissy C says vanilla. Amber says vanilla. Trooper says B. Raylene says vanilla. William says vanilla. Franco says B. Vanilla says Chatty Cat. Tall Turtle says vanilla. Katie says vanilla. All right, Kate, what's our answer?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Some people have it with cinnamon. I wasn't sure.
What was the question again?
Apple pie is most often served with what flavor of ice cream? Cinnamon, vanilla, or chocolate?
Yeah, vanilla. Ice cream nasty too. You don't like ice cream, Josh?
Huh.
I just had that tonight. Yum, Raylene. Hell yes, Franco. What's up, Jim and Kate? Sam Epps, welcome on.
Okay.
Last but not least.
Last question. Because it is frog jumping day. The annual frog jumping contest began in California in what year? A, 2003, B, 1849, or C, 1976? The annual frog jumping contest began in California in what year? A, 2003, B, 1849, or C, 1976?
Sam F says A, Trooper says B, Jeff says B, Josh says C, Hometown Cooter says 1976. I've been to this one. I've been to one. It's on my scope replay. It says Tall Turtle. Faith says, oh. Amber says C. Katie says 1976. Raylene says 1976. Don't know, I'm Russian, says Boris. Chatty Cat says 1976. Kate, what is our answer?
The answer is B, 1849.
All right, so mark up your points. Everybody, how many points did you get? Out of 5 questions, how many points did you get? Excuse me.
You okay?
How many points did we get? 4. Hometown Cooter got 4. Ellie Baker got 3. Josh got 1.
Aww.
Chrissy got 4. Hometown Cooter and Chrissy are tied. William Gardner got 3. -1, says Boris.
Aww.
When they were panning for gold, Chatty Cat says. Jeff says 4. Wow, a bunch of people missed that one. Yeah, Amber says 4. Katie says 3. All right, cool. It was their part-time. It was their part-time? I don't know. My mania is so rampant right now. I have no idea what we're even talking about. So.
You really?
No, I literally have no idea what we're talking about. Like, I am so 100,000% zoned out and thinking about other stuff. Pastimes we should get. We have other Franco. Yes, we do have another Franco. We have 2 Francos in here. What was I going to say? Cool. All right, so 3 of you got 4 points. What's the tiebreaker going to be? You going to pick a hard one? You want to find a hard question?
Want me to find a hard question?
Yeah, what you got to do in the future, a good idea for next time, is to find a question that's like a tiebreaker that you can make into like a tiebreaker. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I love trivia, says Chatty Cat. Weren't you going to be on, I know, we already talked about this. You were going to be on Wants to Be a Millionaire or something like that. Guys and girls, if you're watching from another platform, my name is Jim.
I'm Kate.
And this is the most positive community throughout social media. We're currently live on YouTube with about 56 people. It's a pretty quiet night, but you are more than welcome to come join us on YouTube. Just look up James Saroka, JamesSaroka, and you can join our broadcast. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell because you don't want to miss when we're live. We will be live 6 p.m. every day and 10 p.m. every day as long as we can help it on YouTube. Closest to the answer wins, maybe, says Jeff. Vienna says, Jimmy, I need your advice. Oh, stop asking me this weird stuff. I don't even know. I don't know. Somebody's bringing stuff from another platform or something. I don't even pay attention to it anymore. I want to try out for Wheel of Fortune. Go for it. That sounds exciting.
Okay, I got it.
Go for it. You go.
Okay, so what famous author wrote? Let's see what it was. What is it called? Okay, what famous author wrote the short story Jim Smiley and His Jumping Frog? Which famous author wrote the short story Jim Smiley and His Jumping Frog? Let's see. It is either Jane Austen, Mark Twain, or one of the Bronte sisters. So it's either going to be Jane Austen, Mark Twain, or one of the Bronte sisters.
Chrissy says Mark Twain. Jeff says Mark Twain. Tall Turtle says Mark Twain. Amber says Mark Twain. Hometown Cooter says Mark Twain.
It's Mark Twain.
It's Mark Twain. All right, so everybody wins. Yay! Everybody wins. All right, cool. So what do we want to talk about next? What's everybody want to talk about? Wahoo! Wahoo! My back just cracked like 4 times on the way down.
Oh, okay.
All right, so trivia's over. What are we going to talk about next? Something juicy.
Something juicy.
Something juicy. You guys should do an advice call-in show like Dr. Laura. I don't want to get in trouble for like giving people therapy. What's your favorite show?
Favorite show. My favorite show used to be Once Upon a Time. Before the like later seasons and it got too crazy. Because it was just fairy tales and I'm like, fairy tales. Yeah.
I like Stranger Things and 13 Races. I'm basic. What do you think about the James Charles drama? I'll tell you what. How much longer are you be on? Says Katie Kells. Welcome on, Katie. I don't know how long, honestly. The only reason I know anything about the James Charles drama is because I follow Entertainment Weekly or any entertainment news on Instagram because they get pretty good traffic. Tell us about your first kiss. I like that one better. But we will get back to the James Charles drama because what I ended up doing was clicking on the link and I went Big Bang Theory says it's everywhere. It is. Did you see my super boring live stream? I like your lively live stream slightly better. Thanks, Jeff. I clicked on the link and I ended up reading. I'm not gonna hit you. You're fine.
No, I know.
She I put my hand up and she flinches like I'm gonna.
No.
This just goes to show what she's been through as a child.
I know he's not gonna hit me.
But what was I gonna say? Where was I? It led me to a page that was all about YouTubers and influencers that had been like publicly shamed or did something wrong or went to jail or whatever. And it was pretty crazy. Like, kiss her? Give me a kiss. I love you too. You talk to them for a minute.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
Talk about your first kiss.
First kiss.
That's a rigged election. Favorite band singer?
I don't know.
I love the Dave Matthews Band.
I like them too. I didn't know who they were until James introduced me to them. I just called you James.
You did.
Okay. Jeff says Fred YouTuber was on there. I don't know.
Fred YouTuber was on there. Huh? I don't know.
Chrissy C says I love Jack Johnson.
Oh, I love Jack Johnson too. Kate, you're so innocent. It's cute.
Thanks. Yes, I've had other boyfriends before Jim, but I didn't ever kiss said boyfriends. So, it was definitely interesting. Fred was on iCarly. Oh, that Fred. Okay. But yeah, so we didn't kiss for a while, and then Jim was just like, Kate, because he kept asking me, can I kiss you? And I kept saying no. And then eventually he was like, do you want me to kiss you? And then I said yes. And then he kissed me, and it was adorable. And he kissed me, and like I didn't kiss him back because I was just so shocked. And so I was just like, and Jim's like, there, I had your first kiss. And I was just like, I did? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. Like it didn't register for me until a little later.
Local boy John goes,
Yeah.
kiss her, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's a natural.
But so that was my first kiss.
Guys, do you know if YouTube Terms of Service lets me read something from e-news on my YouTube? Can I do that? Were you scared, Caitlin? Asked Robin.
Was I scared? Yes. I was definitely scared because I was just like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And then we kissed and everything was fine. So
I had my first kiss at 18, my second at 20. Were you somewhere special? We're in the parking lot of my apartment. Like when I proposed to her, we were in her bedroom, so we're not much for romantic scenes.
Yeah, it just kind of is like wherever it happens, it happens.
Corner BC, welcome on. Hey, Jeff, don't time out Boris. Boris is a good dude. He's not ever saying anything negative. I was in 6th grade, says Tall Turtle. Dang, I was 13. Must have been a hussy. No, it's all good, Chrissy. Raylene, thank you for the $10 super chat. A beautiful couple. Love you both. Love you too. My first kiss was underwater in a spa. Awkward. That's not awkward at all.
That's kind of cool.
That's awesome. That's memorable. Where did you guys meet? We met at church, Meg.
Yep.
Where are you from, Meg? Welcome. You're new. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
So do you guys know, can I read something from e-news or no? Because I would love to read the whole article because it's all about YouTubers that got just hammered for stuff that they did.
Amber put, what a gentleman. She said you're a gentleman.
Thank you. I saw that.
Okay.
I usually mull over compliments about me.
Mm-hmm.
He is saying a certain word. Oh, okay. That's fine then. Hunterdon County, Jersey. Well, welcome from Hunterdon County.
Hi.
Thanks for being here. I'm Jim.
I'm Kate.
And this is the most positive community throughout social media. And you're officially a part of it. Don't forget to subscribe and join our family. Readway? What? Just don't read word for word and you should be fine, says Chrissy. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find it. Because this one is just about him. But there's a list of litany of all these people. I wish I could find it. Let me try to go right to e-news. Let me see if I can get it. Maybe we could go live on YouTube and talk about it, or on Instagram and talk about it, because we could probably get away with it there.
Meg says, what would Kate say is the worst part about traveling? The worst part about traveling? When you're on the road.
Now, this is as a full-time traveler. She's talking about, you know what I mean, like living on the road. There's a difference between living on the road and going on vacations.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Worst part, yeah, being on your period and being on the road is definitely, it's not fun. That's definitely awkward. It's a little awkward when you're having to, like, yeah. So that's all.
I found the article.
Okay.
We'll talk about it later. Well, can we do a special on Instagram after this?
Sure.
Just to talk about that. I would love to talk about it. I can't even imagine that's not comfy, says Chrissy. I'd miss my jacuzzi tub, says Tell Turtle.
Yeah. And also, like, when you have to go to the bathroom, but you're, like, miles and miles and miles away from a restroom, that's not fun either. I'm honestly curious. Yeah.
No shower, says Amber.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to it, though. That's the thing. It's like it's at first it irks you, but then you kind of get used to it. Because we did still like we still got like I'm saying like too much. We still got hotels and stuff every once in a while, so it wasn't too bad. We still showered up. It was nice.
Tampons and pads are expensive, says Meg. I got a new hashtag, Mr. and Mrs. Soroka. Thank you. Just do a hashtag JCat. That's good enough for us. Nice and short and sweet. Hashtag JCat. We're actually gonna change that hashtag social to a hashtag JCat.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow or something. I don't feel like doing it right now.
Okay.
So, hi from the Middle East. Welcome from the Middle East. They gotta find better usernames if they want to be on my broadcast. Raylene says hashtag JCat. Jeff says hashtag JCat. Tall Turtle says I couldn't share a small space with someone even on vacation. We go to hotel suites. Yeah, no,
It was definitely a test of our relationship.
And we succeeded. Hello, welcome on.
Hi.
You guys better have a summer wedding, says Meg. Why is that? I don't want to have our wedding until we can afford to bring everybody from broadcast. Totally serious about that.
Yeah, he's being really serious. That's the one thing.
joking.
That's the one thing he wants out of a wedding is to have everybody there.
Yeah.
So.
Like my regular viewers, I want to have the affordability to be able to fly you I want to be able to fly you out. So, we'll see.
So yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I love to stay in a tent or out in the middle of nowhere by a river. I would rather say I'm in, says Boris. Awesome. I would rather stay on the ground, like sleep on the ground, than in a tent because, like, a tent is such false security. Like, if someone wants to come up or an animal wants to come up and just tear into your tent, it's very easy to do. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be like, oh, it's a tent, darn it, I can't get them. I roughed it 10 months in Europe at age 24. The Lord blessed me the last 4 months. 10th floor, Condo Avenue, Versailles in Paris.
Versailles.
He does Versailles. Listen to Snotty over here. She goes, Versailles.
Well, no, I'm just saying because I used to say it that way too.
I know. I'm just teasing you. You just totally schooled me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You don't have to apologize. I'm the one that's insecure. You just hurt my ego because I said it wrong. I
used to say it like was it Marseille? I was like Marcellus, and they're just like, no, it's that's not how you say it. I was like, oh. I'm
scared of gators and bears. Me too, Raylene. Mm-hmm. Hi, Harlan.
Hi. We saw some gators, and I was like, Jim.
Dave for six. I'm not even gonna try to say it. Okay. You can say it, Caitlin. I'm teasing. I'm joking around.
I know.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! Yeah. Okay, I really want to go over to Instagram so we can talk about this.
You do?
Yeah, I was really into this article because this article is like the fruition of all of my fears, and like it totally clarified for me that I'm never gonna get in trouble for anything because I haven't done any of this for real. Like, all these people that got in trouble legitimately did the things that they said they did, and that's why they got in trouble. There are plenty of people that get accused of different crazy things, but they never get in trouble for them because they didn't actually do anything wrong. But these are people who legitimately did those things, so seeing these people actually get in trouble for doing them is like, it's clarification that, like, okay, we're fine. It's like whenever I said Mark Wahlberg's a Catholic, and people think they could get me excommunicated, it's not going to happen. But I love your guys' live streams. Thank you, Faith. Much appreciated. Raylene says, yes, next time you're in Florida, I want to meet up. Sure, Raylene, you just let us know. But, yeah. YouTubers? Yeah, they're all YouTubers. Now, the one of them is a little far-fetched. It's the woman shot her husband. But what they did was they took an encyclopedia and they put it between the two of them, and then she shot him, and they expected the bullet to get caught in the encyclopedia, and it didn't. So he died.
What?
Yeah, on the internet, in a video. And then she went to jail. And their kids got taken away. Chatty Cat says, in Europe, sometimes we had to sleep out in the open while traveling, but I had my sleeping bag and air mattress. LOL. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Okay, so we're going to talk about these, but I guess I just can't read them verbatim. I really can't. I want to read them verbatim, so we're gonna do it on Instagram because I want to read them verbatim. Have a good night. You too, Jeff. All right, everybody, we're gonna leave here. I will possibly see you live somewhere else. Not such a smart idea. No. I didn't, just so you know, Katie didn't even read it. Don't even know what you said. Guys, word of advice. If you come into another platform and tell me that I blocked you, oh man, I probably shouldn't have blocked. No. That's you telling me I should block you here too. Because like if I blocked you somewhere else, it was obviously for a reason. All right, you take care too, Franco. Peace out. See you on. All right, see you, Raylene. All right, bye everybody. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. We love you. Thank you for engaging in the trivia. We had a good time. Very good time tonight. It was a lot of fun. Take care. All right, peace out, Boris. Bye, Harlan. Good night, John. Bye, Corna. We will be here at 6 p.m. every day and 10 p.m. for every day from now on, okay? So you can count on us being here from now on. We will be here, I promise. All right, bye, Faith. If you go